too much to bear, then Jah will be there.
Yo.
That was awesome. I was like really feeling that. What'd you guys think?
Hey,
Soup. Yeah. Go for it.
so I never really heard that before. It's like definitely that it's like you could hear it's Jamaican influence, but they got the auto tune on it. So it's like more this is what I could see myself putting down in the studio, what I've heard a lot of the time. So it's definitely melodic in a cool way, but it's got the roots element as well. So yeah, I got to figure out where this guy stays. Right? I mean, awesome.
Yeah. I appreciate the Christy checking out some of my mixes and stuff. I featured these cats like, well, at least John the Baptist, part of the Illuminati Congo. I'm not too familiar with the other guy, but that's cool. At least like in a dozen different mixes. Yeah, definitely got that higher level of gnosis in regards to spirituality and infused in their rhymes. It's like cats like that are pretty unparalleled. But Theo Lukes has shared at least 3 tracks on previous watch parties, so yeah, that was good shit.
Yeah, and I featured this track on my latest mix on YouTube, which is melodic hip hop and conscious rap mix. So yeah, it fits perfectly there. Yeah, I really like this kind of mix of autotune, melodic kind of, which you don't really get conscious stuff with that style, right? But they actually kind of fuse that into that and also put like a reggae twist on it as well. So it's super cool. I really love that more unique shit, right? Right, Conrad, you know about it.
Yes, don't make me start busting something off the top. But yes, yeah. So you were on it. I need to go and catch up with the mixes. So that's awesome, guys. I got one more thing to say about this, but I'd like to let you guys go first because it's a little bit ridiculous. But I'll save it for then.
Go ahead, man. Go for it.
Well, look, it's like the age of peace has come, right? And I love that statement, right? To put that into the universe. And I saw an interesting thing that crime is actually down in the United States, in the whole country. And a lot of people are like, it doesn't feel like crime is going down. It doesn't feel like murders are going down. And of course, a lot of people are pushing back on this because nobody wants to say, oh, yeah, but there you go. Donald Trump is doing something right, because crime is going down. And I would say, hold on. You know what else happened last year? Soundpath brought the crime rates down. So, hey, the age of peace is coming again and again. So let's put that out there. Yes.
Yeah, we're blessed in that metamorphic field. I'm saying, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Yep, that's Soundpath right there. I mean, what more can be said? Yeah, the genre blending in that was awesome. I just that's like the kind of music I try to make too, like combining genres and stuff. It doesn't necessarily fit into one particular. It kind of takes elements from a lot of different ones. Oh, whoa. Obviously the lyrics.
Sorry, guys, I'm sucking at this so bad. Derek, we need you. We need you to lead this. Sorry.
You got this, Jerry. The lyrics were great, of course. The age of peace has come. And yeah, it's like these behaviors that human beings have been doing have been unnecessary, like the violence and the tyranny. That's not the default state that needs to be created at all. We can have an age of peace and moral foundations and all that. Like the default does not have to be just tyranny after war after, that's none of it was ever necessary. Yeah, I won't keep rambling on, but awesome song, and that's cool that they may come and play at Soundpath this year. That is awesome. That's super cool.
And you picked out our next. You want to talk a little bit about this Dub FX song that you picked out, Nathan?
Oh yeah, so I wasn't quite sure how tonight was gonna go, but I just picked like one feature artist. But Yeah, so this is Dub FX and his wife and their children on stage together playing live. Like I don't know where it was, but I love that they're all together like on stage singing this song like about like how we don't need wars and like it's for in support of indigenous peoples around the world, you know, Palestine, West Papua, where genocides and you know insanity is being done to them. And so I like that part of this too, giving a voice to that. Super, I mean, doesn't get more important than that to talk about those topics and call attention to that. So yeah, let's just run it. And I don't know the name of the song, but let's go for it.
This song to Gaza, the people of Palestine, all oppressed peoples in the world, people of Sudan, West Papua, First Nations, people of Australia, down the empire.
Woody.
Yeah.
Yo. Okay. Yo. So they do it again. We seen it before. The world wants peace, yes, that's for sure. This thing called war, we don't want no more, no more, no more. No more guns, no more bombs, no more innocent kids and moms. Too much bad mind politician. Soldiers, please put down your weapon. I don't believe that the people wanna war for them. I don't believe we are even keeping score for them. All I see is we are wasting our adrenaline. Jump higher in the fire, now we skeleton. If you run them and say you are a feminine, hold a gun and them say you are a gentleman. Speak truth and them say you're not a genuine. So we bring you this music, it's medicine. Fight for peace, we fight for love. Lord, send your blessings from above. For peace, fight for love. It's time we burn that evil government. What the people need is encouragement. You'd rather let them use guns instead. What's going wrong in their head? Say what is going on. We don't need no war. We don't need no war. We don't need no war. We don't need, would no, tell him. Tell him.
They say it's complicated, they say don't choose sides. It's all an illusion, they say erase your vibes.
True.
But we are free only when we're all free in a connected chain of human family. Reclaim empathy, reclaim grief, reclaim the belief we can help heal humanity. Reclaiming the power of looking up for one another. Universal mind, heart of the mother. What if we all stood up and demand, took a stand like Mandela? Crystal clear a cappella, raising our voices, awareness of capitalism, co-opting spirituality, replace the sharp precision. What if we collectively fight collective punishment? They need water, they need food and encouragement. What if 8 billion people showed up on the streets, challenging the greed and the madness of the establishment? What if we chant free Palestine and cacao ceremonies, beyond prayers, actions and testimonies? What if we en masse stop buying dumb phones, upgrading to Teslas, human slavery in the Congo? What if we saw every child as our own, deserving of safety from bombs and war drones, stolen lands and stolen homes? Free people from all wars, a sign of sincerity. sincerely yours.
Come on. We don't need no war.
Sing it.
Louder. We don't need no war.
Sing
it. Yeah. Bless
Palestina
you guys.
libre, free Palestine.
All right, and we have a fun, amazing guest, producer Mike from What on Earth is Happening. Someone to turn the volume down. Oh, am I
Perfect
too
time.
loud? Okay. Anyways, what'd you guys think of that song?
Hey, shout out Grand Presence and Derek Bros as well. It's like I was seeing Presence on stage. I see the overlap there. That music, and they also put it the sound system effects right as she's doing it. They got the echo. I love seeing that. That's roots. But they're talking about what's happening now. So awesome. It made me think back to Presence's set. Oh, there he is.
Can you guys hear me?
Mike,
Am I-
what's
can you guys
up?
hear me? Am I here?
Yeah, yeah.
Hello, hello,
I
hello,
love you,
hello.
man.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New
Happy
Year.
New Year.
Sorry it's taking me so long to do another chess move with you. I'm like
No,
super
don't worry about it.
slow.
That's why we play a 7-day game. You got plenty of time. It's like when you're like sitting taking a good poo and you're just like, oh, I'll think about this one for a little bit. That's how you play this game. It's great.
So yeah, since you're here, maybe we could like take a pause and talk about, what we sort of experienced with this past year's festival and like what we're looking forward to this year's festival for. Yeah, anything. I definitely will say that I'm willing to make sure to fly Mike out for the next one because
Well, if it's not close, obviously, yeah, sure. But like, so who spearheaded it? Like, what actually like started the whole thing in the first place? I'm kind of curious.
so I was watching Funnel last year and like, Derek, and there's a cute cat on Derek's head. Oh my gosh. And Conrad and Leslie Powers, they were, having all this amazing music happening in their presentations. I was like, let's do like a festival. And like, I already had this like natural law music chat going. So
So
And then-
sending messages out. I guess.
yeah.
She literally just said, "Let's do a festival," and then did it, and then got a whole bunch of people, and then got you, and that was year one.
It was pretty fun.
Yep.
That Amish dude. That Amish
That's
dude was
roots.
awesome. That's where it all started. Was the Amish dude showing up to like fix the jacuzzi or whatever. Then he came
Yeah.
back like 20 minutes later after he left to like bring cookies, like in case we wanted to use, like throw them away or whatever. He was like such a nice guy. It was awesome.
Yeah, I was like, "Are you guys feds or something? Why are you giving us cookies?" Like I was.
No, he had
"Don't
like the hat and the
worry."
beard and everything. Like he was for real. I was like, yeah, it was awesome. It was very cool.
He was for real about representing his culture, and the guy came up, showed up.
That's
and
just
got
how
the
he
laptop
lives.
working.
You know, it's like, yeah, I don't like there's no like everything's awesome. I just think it's really cool.
Cool.
Also, we
All
can
right.
fix jacuzzis. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh
Yes,
yeah, the
that was
jacuzzi.
even
That
in
was
his
fun.
that was even in his description. He's like, "I think I can get that working."
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Do you
So
guys
this.
do anything good? Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say this year we're gonna do it at Chris's hometown in Columbia, Missouri. So we're gonna have to like get all the Philadelphia people over to Missouri.
Missouri loves company, I hear.
Yeah. So
Sorry, I'm sorry.
I just
Mike,
got that.
I'll pay for your flight. All right, I at least cover that. And
Hi,
back.
Leslie Powers.
Leslie, hey.
Yeah, Mike. Well, we're gonna do it out here in Missouri, though, out in Columbia, but where the
No,
University
I'm sure it's
of
beautiful.
Missouri
I really
is.
haven't spent any time out there. That's awesome.
Yeah, we'll be out. This if things work out, it's a beautiful little property. Nice little outdoor space and some indoor. But we may need some help with the music with the audio. So
Oh yeah, well that's always fun. I don't know, just trying to record it for like that was kind of my key whole thing. That's kind of like Jerry, you called me at like the last minute, and it's just like I just want to. I don't know. People spent time doing this. I just want to capture it well. That was pretty much my whole impetus, like going into it, because I've seen so many like different times when people like work their butt off or something, and then just get like it just disappears. It just goes into the wind. You know what I mean? Like, and so at least capturing a little good if you have the ability.
And day one, you really, like day of, you really put it all together. We didn't have any dress rehearsals. We didn't have anything prepared. I mean, we didn't have prepared as well as far as like where our equipment is
Well, that
going
was
to be.
fun,
Literally
like
set it up.
transforming
Don't worry.
that Airbnb when it first arrived. That was really fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
But
like,
don't
all right,
worry,
let's get over
we're
here.
on it. We're already recording all our stuff in portrait mode, making sure our titles have spaces in it, so we know the right things we got to do to make it a good
Yeah.
streaming experience.
All right. So Theo, do you want to talk a little bit about with the songs that you picked?
Were there? I think I didn't pick any for this time.
Oh, you didn't? Oh, my bad. Okay, yes, you did.
Oh yeah, I was
Alright.
just gonna shop for a little cameo because I gotta go for lunch in like 20 minutes.
Oh crap.
So,
okay.
yeah.
All
I
right.
can talk a little bit
guess-
about the last song because we didn't talk about it because
Oh my
Mike
god, we
showed
need to
up,
talk
producer
about it.
Mike.
Yeah, go
so-
for it.
Well, it's a good reason not to, but okay, I'll talk about it because it's very important. And I think as someone who's from Israel, I think I really have to say that I am against all the war. I'm against obviously the genocide that's happening there, and I think that's a very, very beautiful way to speak about it, to kind of speak against what's going on is in this art form that WFX is bringing, and the way he's doing it with his whole family on the stage right there is incredible. I mean, his wife is an amazing rapper, and so it's like, yeah, it's really kick-ass. So really love it. Great choice, Nathan.
She has lyrics for sure.
Yeah, I loved how she said, we're free only when we are all free. It kind of plays into the song before, all is one, and the idea that we can create freedom here by dominating and wars of aggression abroad to somehow as if just because we don't see it here that's going to somehow create freedom for us is just I guess it's just foolish. But
Dude, I was like
great way to point
dreaming
that out.
listening to your lecture on that like particular song, like on Saturday morning when it was like playing on the Soundpath stream. I was trying to keep the sound like stream up, and I was so exhausted. I was just like literally like trying to like catch a nap when I could. So forgive me. I was like, it's not your fault at all. It was an awesome lecture, but I just kept kind of going in and out while that was on. And yeah, it's pretty awesome. It's a very extensive lecture.
Appreciate that.
It's awesome. Yeah.
I don't know how many people actually got through the whole thing, but I listened to it.
I think I get your general premise and I like it, but don't ask me to actually describe it to you right now.
Cool. All right. So I want to share a really awesome song from Joe Double, who did a song with Richard Grove. And this is kind of like what we're doing. We've been podcasting. This is great, but let's get into our creative sides. Let's be holistic about our approach to supporting humanities and awakening or whatever. So this song is The Story of History by Joe Double and Vuda Teach, aka Richard Grove, I guess. I don't know. No,
Mr. Grand Theft World himself. Holy shit.
Yeah. And Joe Double was one of our artists from last year. We would love to have him back again this year. And yeah, like maybe Richard Grove could like sing the part of the song that he's in for this one. So who knows? Let's hope. So yeah, here we go.
The
deliberate dumbing down of America. Scary if you think it's an accident and don't believe that it's happening. Open the book, but they're hoping we won't look at the creatures from Jekyll Island, cabal up to no good. We should go and tell folks, can't be hoping they'll know. Gently throw an elbow and tell them about COINTELPRO. Or drop a jewel and walk away or make a monopoly like Rothschilds help those to obtain. Straight fast British American statecraft instigated a coup d'etat with Operation Ajax. And America's Tuskegee experiment perilously let virulent syphilis spread to measure it. We inherited oligarchy that's arrogant, apparently unaware that they're the terrorist derelicts. No, they know they're the core cause of it. Some more bothersome acolytes of Lord Palmerston.
What's the difference between the mafia and the government?
I don't know.
The mafia doesn't have a 15,000 hour indoctrination plan to convince you that they're not the mafia.
That's true.
Conspiracy is the story of history. They lie and they steal and they cheat. They plunder the freedom of mankind and then they sell it back piece by piece. Conspiracy is the story of history. They lie and they steal and they cheat. They plunder the freedom of mankind, then they sell it back piece by piece.
Conspiracy is the story of history. It's the story of plunderers taking care of people who produce. They claim to take care of them through government, which doesn't give you anything and doesn't take away first. So it's not creating something out of nothing. It's very real what they're doing. They're taking your rights, or taking some people's rights and adding more to someone else's rights.
Conspiracy is the story of history. They lie and they steal and they cheat. They plunder the freedom of mankind and they sell it back piece by piece. Conspiracy is the story of history. They lie and they steal and they cheat. They plunder the freedom of mankind and they sell it back piece by piece.
Like a reggae hook. It's like they lie and they steal and they cheat. It was like that, yeah.
Yeah. You guys, Richard Grove is actually a really good singer. Like when we were at Porkfest, like he had his, autonomy tent and like tents, plural, and like they had a karaoke night like every night, and like Richard Grove was like actually like a good singer. I was like, oh my God.
It was kind of funny because I actually expected him to sing, but it seemed like they just actually sampled some from his podcast. But I really think that a really good idea and a great way to not only introduce people to somebody's work, but to get some of those words out there in another form that can be more digestible or is kind of has the beat and the rhythm and the melody to help kind of penetrate into the mind in a little more effective way, or in a way that can help it be repetitive in your mind and your subconscious. So I think it's a cool idea, and to work it into the song like that so smooth, I thought was dope.
And the fact that he can sing, it shouldn't surprise us. Like so many of the kind of the top figures in the freedom movement, and definitely Mark, that's all musicians somehow, and hence Soundpath.
Cool. Conrad, did I play your song yet?
No. You got Killer P from the set?
Yeah, here we go. Killer P.
Yes.
We forgot Do you want to talk about it first? Sorry.
Yeah, I'll introduce it. This is from the set they did at the London Jerk Festival. Killer P his name is Patrick Knight. He's from South London, and he is one of these early figures in grime music. This is this kind of music definitely would. So it was never ignorant music, but a lot of it is violent music. But as he's gotten older, and also really even always, he's been a conscious artist. But as you see, he's just a lot of this, he's just freestyling it and just talking about, and I'll let him speak for himself. But I'm going to reach out to Killer P. Maybe we can get him because I remember when the whole pandemic was going down, he was like one of the only. This is one of the only people I heard streaming from over there live, just basically not coming at it from any political angle like that, but he just cares about the people. Way back in the day, he had a song called "What's on My Mind" with this like the earthquake in Haiti, and he was talking about. Telling everybody, do your research. Type in HAARP harp and find out what this is. So hearing him do that over there always blows my mind. So Killer Peas, and technically, he's a really crazy MC. Technically, it's high pace. You'll see it anyway. So yeah, I'm geeked to hear this one.
And we don't feel overconsume ourselves with alcohol and drugs, you know. We have to stay focused minded and level-headed and balanced. Yeah? Mother Earth tell me, if you want every artist, every man and every you out there, on the life enough to throw away. If you know better, do it better, I know say. So many things can go wrong. Your chance to listen to a righteous song. Your man has been telling you this for so long. You can't always be wrong and strong. Hold on. Want to uplift my people. Study good, don't study evil. Change gear just like a vehicle. Get away from bad-minded people. Call it when they trap you and keep you. Honest with you when them don't need you. Claims you love, say, I believe you. Never see you from Bubba Hill. But big up King Tubby still. Oh, you got to fight for your rights. My brother, again, you got to fight for your rights. My sisters, the queen them, I love them, I mean good. I mean mean for the man them for this, them in a this hood. Remember, I don't care if it's postcode. Make that run low, low. You don't know the thing, don't know go. Y'all have to hear what one. But listen, my sisters them, look after them anyway you see them. Don't ever take the piss out of them. Don't ever try mistreat them or ill-treat them. Look after them. And that is why you're being put there. Don't bother take it for no joke. There's nothing else that you put there. My brother man, listen up, look here. Let me tell you something, read a book there. Cause enough of them are go like them cook here. Enough of them not dash it again. Hey! Bad. Come on, my brother. Here's that. All right. But mine not fit dead. Can't this King Tubbies that will dead. You wouldn't live to see tomorrow. They're dead and buried. Go up to them. All right then. So much happen in the world. Some people want me to sing with them ear and them know. No. I know some music thing go. Me I tell you about what go on last night. Something did go on. Gunshot beat. Shot them turn on. Mama run, she a ball. The gunman him run gone. Call 99 them go call. Well on now. Everybody battle blue light come. Then you see all some gunman a run. All the gal we did a scream and a talk about. She only like bad man we walk with gun. All she did run and all bust up her foot. Look pon the gal we stand over there, she nah look. Next man we have the jerk chicken nah cook. Me I tell you a part of the whole book. Look, man feel look, wagwan no know feel look. Right now enough big woman them can't cook. Enough man they pan corner and them shook. Looking at them yeah, my brother me tell you feel look. Yeah, me life coming like storybook. No boy can't this the Jenna no shook me rise it and bust them head like captain. Them don't know about the gun where we have so we listen.
Yes, was that quiet for you guys?
Not for me.
Okay, good. I was worried because I cut this up. I tried to chop it up, made it an MP4 anyway. And listening back to it, I'm like, oh, there's no way you guys count all those lyrics because I don't catch all his lyrics. But you know, he just goes on about not mistreating our women and just taking care of your family. Then they were playing the instrumental. I believe it's Declaration of Rights by the Abyssinians, I think. So they do that together, him and Skinny Man over there, and then he goes back into talking about the everyday things that go on in the neighborhood or whatever. But this is a very versatile MC. That's just a little taste. So
yeah. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. Yeah, I like that kind of different approach. Yeah, like grime artists like doing this reggae style, and I was just cracking up because it's called Jerk Fest. So like But
Yeah, the jerk
it's good.
chicken. The jerk chicken. It's the jerk festival. Yes, that is the jerk festival, everyone.
And I like the sample of the Declaration of Rights. That's a song that a lot of artists have done over time. Obviously, it's got good lyrics and really the message of standing up and declaring your rights and standing up for your rights. And obviously that's a message that Peter Tosh put forth in a lot of his music as well. So I thought it was cool that he sampled that, and the lyrics were dope. And I didn't realize, he definitely had more of a Jamaican influence than I anticipated. So I thought that was cool. I like how we've had a lot of that crossover stuff today. So it's been pretty on point.
Yeah,
There's actually been like, not to get nerdy about grime, but it's always like, that's not a new thing. It's been there from the beginning. It's just that section of Jamaican immigrants living in London, and that's always been, they call it the Yardie style, and that's he's not the only one doing that. But yes, for me that's normal. I would have already expected that, but it's very niche music, right? So yeah, I wanted to hit you guys with that. But yeah, I appreciate that. I think I got the Declaration of Rights on vinyl. I got to look through it, but
Oh,
I
wow.
definitely have some of their stuff. So yeah, it's always good to put that on.
Yeah. Johnny Clark, yeah. At least that's what I noted for the version that I used in my Natural Law mix. Actually, my first Natty Law mix featured this, and I laced over some Mark Passio and maybe someone else in that. And Mark Devlin had a few sound samples I put up in that mix as well. But yeah, just like the style is dope. Even if people are still going over like rhyming with the same word, but it doesn't even matter, just because like you feel the flow and the energy and all that stuff. It's live, man. I'd love to see some of that while I'm out here in the UK. So maybe check out some live shows, hit up some open mics, and spit my piece at the same time. You never know. I got some writtens, and I ain't shit.
Yeah, I really appreciate that switching up because when you got a BPM like 140 and something like that, to rhyme with the same word, it actually gives you more freedom to hold that structure there. And then it's not really the rhyme scheme that makes it dope. It's not the punchline. It's all like the stuff they say around it. It's like when you're riding those waves, you got to ride it somehow. It is the way I see it. So yeah, there are so many different styles like that. But yeah, it won't be the rhyme schemes ever that music will be famous for. There are other things to make up for it. The awesome thing is there's genres that haven't even been it changes and overlaps, and this is the great thing about us coming together, is everybody brings their experiences and what they like. And yeah, always love that.
Yeah, that was awesome. I've not listened to too much grime, I guess it's called. Yeah, I've known about that genre obviously, but that's pretty new for me to listen to. Okay, yeah, big Henry. What's up, Henry?
Yes.
But yeah, I didn't catch a lot of the lyrics, but thanks for telling us that he was talking about like treating women well and being a good role model and parent and all of that, conscious parent and a good husband and all of that. Yeah, I mean how it's about as important as it gets, really. Conscious parenting especially. And that all comes from healthy relationships, first with yourself and with God, and then with between two people, obviously, and then that's the foundation of good parenting, healthy parenting, which we need a lot more of. So I like that message and theme, and yeah, the beat was cool. I like how the DJ or whoever was like fading it in and out and like kind of bringing it back, and there's like the deeper bass and stuff. That was cool. Yeah, cool song. Thanks for sharing that.
All right. I think we're back to Derek. You want to tell us about this second song that you picked out?
Yeah, you mind? Which one is it again?
It looks like it's Flip Tricks Cosmic Scenes.
Yeah, we're still up in the UK with this one, and I think I featured Flip Tricks
Oh my
one.
gosh.
Yes, he did.
Sorry.
Yes, he
Oh
did.
no, it's all good. This is nice and colorful and high vibe type of shit with some really cool, clever lyrics up in there. Consciously. Mon ami, LA. We can go, I think.
I
See
just
that
want to
French.
say merci beaucoup for all the times that you've hosted because I've just fucked up like so many times tonight. So
That's all good.
apologies to our audience and for you guys from the weird camera transitions. Anyway, here we go.
Cheers.
Flip tricks, green tea pang. I'm permeating love, I'm not a fogger, rise above it. Took a lot like a boxer taking off his gloves. He had enough like me, now I'm off grid, just trying to be the change I wanna see. Gazing at the sunlight, blazing by the stream. Remember being in the city, this was such a dream, and now I made it my reality. Keep my circle tight, good people in my company. You can't simplify your synergy, we're mirroring our energy. To multiply it, then apply it to infinity. See the synchronicities, dragonflies in the breeze. Took a while to learn, but now listen to the inner me. Gotta write the words to give you chills, I see you feeling me. Inspired by the greats like Doom, Mad Villainy, Biggie, Big Pun, Big L, the big trilogy. To be or not to be is the greatest of soliloquies. Address me as your highness, green tea got the pengiest trees.
Even when you know what you know, it can be hard to put into action. Yeah, we trying to be the change, but there ain't no instant satisfaction in the real world. This life is a battle, the self is the ground. Everyone's looking for something profound. The simplest of things should leave a man dumbfounded, spellbound. Still you'll catch me on the way down. I'm always living this life with one foot in, one foot out. And yeah, I have felt the light and I've witnessed the sound. The sweet song of bird can be heard through the sirens, and inside of you the sweet peace of silence.
Kings and queens, cosmic scenes. This life as sovereign beings living our dreams. Metaphysical vision slow downstream to your soul. Better hold him close and embrace peace. Kings and queens, cosmic scenes. This life as sovereign beings living our dreams. Metaphysical vision slow downstream to your soul. Better hold him close and embrace peace.
The sweet song of bird can be heard through the sirens, and inside of you the sweet peace of silence. Yeah. The sweet song of bird can be heard through the sirens, and inside of you the sweet peace of silence. Yeah.
On the journey of your life, it's major. We're looking back and seeing the damaged nature. We need to change, evaluate our behavior, and bring the vibes the cosmos does favor.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Yes, to everyone on the East Coast. I'm glad we didn't do a countdown. I forgot to say, I'm like, please, let's not do a countdown.
I'm glad we've skipped that. Yeah, that was so much better, like entering the new year with that song. Derek, tell us about why you chose this one. It was great.
Yeah, sure. And I saw the comment from Beagle Eye. Yeah, and it's like them trumpets. That's the clarion call. That's the New Year's. What's up, y'all? Fuck yeah. Which, you know, it's only like 5 o'clock in the morning over here. Living in the
Ahead of
future.
the curve as always.
Fucking awesome. Happy New Year. Yeah, Leslie. Thanks for jamming with us a little bit. So yeah, this song is dope. I literally just saw maybe 15 or 15 seconds of this before. All right, I got to download this and, you know, share it on a watch party. I've had this, you know, in the archives for a couple months, waiting for the right time and all this stuff. But yeah, that's dope. You know, it takes you through the Ouroboros, you know, all the way to ground level and all this stuff. And like, the fuck's going on? Are we gonna actually survive the Ragnarok and all this stuff? And when nature's gonna just rebalance herself out, where you saw the grass and everything taking over the London bridges that were falling down. Oh my, no need to frown, because we can switch things around if you still are keeping things consciously sound. Anyways, you know what I mean? Proper message, divine union of that, male, masculine, feminine energies with the MCs and all that. So yeah, that's my little piece on that. Glad y'all like it.
This one's loaded up with lyrics too. It's cosmic scenes, living as sovereign beings. It's everybody stepped it up with, or maybe not stepped it up, but we've got some densely packed lyrics, I think, in this watch party. Everybody's saying these things. We're not just throwing words into the wind. I like that. I like I like all that stuff, the cosmic scenes, man and woman, the divine natures in us, green tea pang, painting, and and flip tricks. Yes.
I also dig
fireworks
this.
inside as well. Appreciate you. Yes.
Yeah.
I'll pass the mic.
Yeah, cheers. Yeah, I love this psychedelic, esoteric style of hip hop, right? And especially when you got those psychedelic visuals to go along with it. I mean, it's really, it's a really powerful one. You're drinking that star, Derek? All right. Yeah, cool. But anyway, guys, I gotta go. It's lunchtime here. It's New Year for you. It's already been 12 hours of New Year for me. So, all right, catch you guys later. Cheers. Bye.
Everybody, check out Theo's album.
Later, Theo. I was just what part of that song that really stuck out to me was the sovereign beings, and I really think that's something we should really focus on, and as an idea that really I think resonates with most people, because it really what we need for each individual to realize is that they are sovereign, that you are born free, you are born equal, you have self ownership, and that with that comes self responsibility and and accountability, and the best way to understand that is to understand right and wrong, and to choose to do what is right, which is what liberty is the freedom to choose the right. And so I love hearing that in the music, and it's an idea that I plan to spend some more time looking into as well. So love hearing that, and cool mix, cool visuals. Thought it was cool all around.
Yeah, I don't I'm pretty worn out right now. I've had like 5 weeks of little sleep, but so a lot of the lyrics are kind of flying past me, but that was a super dope video, and the beat was really cool as well. I'll have to watch that again a few times to kind of take it, like, properly take that in. But yeah, that was really cool. Awesome song, great video. Super cool video, actually. Yeah, the visuals. Good stuff.
Here's to more rest for in the new year for you, Nathan, and all of us, right? We've all gone through things in recent this past year, as everyone has, but we know each other's unique experiences and what everybody's dealing with. All the best to everyone watching as well.
Absolutely. Blessings to all. Conrad, do you want to talk about your next song?
I believe the only thing I sent was Brendan's.
Yeah.
It was from our set. This is my favorite song. This isn't even it's not released, so hopefully we can this is totally exclusive, but he did it for us, and the song MK Culture is, I'm telling you, I don't know how to explain it. It was like an experience watching this live.
Yes, and Brendan, Daniel, and I will be at the People's Reset this year, representing Soundpath. We're gonna, make sure to meet up and connect with Alex Zek for maybe like a Confluence, collab. Maybe like
Awesome.
sending somebody, from Soundpath over for Confluence. I also want to get every artist, Natalie Rise, Dub FX, obviously Presence in 33 again, back, to Soundpath for Missouri. So we got to be there. We got to be in Morelia. So come check out Brendan Daniel right now.
You're awesome, Brendan.
I would love to be there, but the government won't let me at the time. But it's
You know what
okay.
I mean,
We'll
though, right?
keep fighting.
You can rap on that. Conrad, you feeling it? Come on. All right, I'll do it. I'm at Soundpath. Soundpath, you're living in a bubble, man. I'm living in a bubble bath. Hey, I was in a jacuzzi last night. If you don't use your gifts, yo, I don't give a SHIT. You're living in a culture war. And I'm feeling the essence, I'm standing right here and I'm feeling with presence and Derek Prose. And then later we'll play some country, Tatiana Moroz. Oh, ho, ho, I'm gonna have a good time today. Hey. All right, here we go. Deep fakes, the deep state, the red flags, the red tape, the dark sides, the thin line, the wrong side of history. The blue hairs, the red hats, the straw men, the contracts, the old world, the new guard, the check marks, the tech gods, culture. It's just the cult of culture. It's just another branch of Operation MK Ultra. Culture. The outlaws, the in crowd, the limited hangouts, the chemtrails, the jet lag, the freak show, the freak flag, the crypto, the cold plunge, the cocaine, the gun runs, the hippies, the canyon, the 60s, and Manson culture. It's just the cult of culture. It's just another brand of Operation MK Ultra. Culture. Nature, nurture, trauma, torture. Nature, nurture, trauma, torture, culture. It's just the cult of culture. Yeah, Soundpath, how we feeling? It's just another brand of Operation MK Ultra. Culture. It's just the sorcerer spell we're under. Culture. Thank you.
Woo.
Yeah, that was dope. He
I've
just
never.
Go ahead.
I've never. I thought about this a couple of times, but I never said it to anyone. There's one of my favorite DMX songs called "Who We Be," and he does this same thing where he's just listing things, It's and Brendan did it the same in his way, but it's like I thought of that. It's like the bullshit, the drama, the guns, the oh my god. I was 8 years old when I first heard that song. It was like one of the first things I heard of this type of music, and it was like that's why I've been a hip hop head. How are you gonna match that experience, man? It's just the way it rolled out. But yeah, the kind of music Brendan does is not the stuff I'd listen to her, but now I do. It's just, ooh, that's magic, man.
Yeah, when you get the guitar going like that, it just sounds real good. I think he's got a cool style. You know, I'm kind of particular to kind of that folk country type style, especially when the lyrics are good like that. And you know, he sounds, you know, somewhat in between like a Tyler Childers and even some of those guys like Oliver Anthony, Jesse Wells type guys, and really like that style. You know, I think it really good too for a lot of people around this part of the country as well. So I think his music would be well received here in Missouri. So I'm stoked that he is going to be able to make it out here, right?
Yes.
Cool.
I'm going to
Yeah,
try to convince him, and if it is needed, I'll do my best as well.
Yeah, Brendan's like on speed dial for us. Like we got
Cool.
him. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, I was hoping to have his music out here. I think, like I said, I think it'd be well received, and I threw some of his music on my playlist, so we listen to it at the little markets every weekend and stuff when it comes on. So really been enjoying his music ever since hearing it here. First time I heard it was live at Soundpath, so you know. It's always great to share this music, and it just plants seeds all over the place.
Ooh, yeah, all over the place. Do you mind if I piggyback on that? Because I'm holding a mug that shows the fellowship. It's it backwards, but it says, you know, all those who wander are not all lost. Something like that. And yeah, it kind of reminds me of yeah, what's up, Colin? Shadow Tech Alchemy in the house. Brandon Daniel is kind of like that, you know, truth unraveling, traveling musician type of guy, and you know, it's that type of music. I love it because you know you're making your own melody or playing something else, and you're just letting it flow. You're in flow form, flow state, if people say, if you will, and you know, kind of like in The Hobbit, because Tolkien is a master lore creator and made several languages and stuff, and poetry and yada yada. It's just even in the movies you see, like, you know, how could we, you know, sing a song about, you know, what's the trials and tribulations of what's going on right now, type of thing, you know, and just strumming along and or just thinking about something and just things just come up and all that stuff. So yeah, I love I got an affinity for that type of music, and it's a great reminder of like, hey Derek, you know, you listen to like hip hop a little bit too much. I'm like, been having my head like submerged in the underground since high school in late 90s and stuff, and I haven't really re-emerged all that much since, but c'est la vie anyway. So yeah, that's a dope song from the man himself. Thank you for sharing that.
Awesome. Since Colin Davis is in the chat, I wanted to give a shout out to him and Melissa Mari. We have a website here in the chat if people want to check out the movie that Colin Davis worked on for her. And Colin Davis also made this amazing tribute you know, short film for Soundpath this past year. So I thought it apropos to play that right now. So here we go. And the name of this is called Ordinary Life.
Awesome.
Yeah. Oh shit. Can you guys hear it? Oh no.
No, yeah, no.
What?
Oh shoot.
That's a bummer. Okay, while I figure that out, maybe I'll play a different song. Sorry, Colin.
StreamYard can be tricky. I usually use OBS, and I was setting up in StreamYard, and I tried to test if my speakers were working, and their test song, I can't remember it. I'm glad it didn't get stuck in my head, but it was like, testing your speakers now. I'm like, oh no,
I'm
I'm not
wondering if
gonna
it's
be
because
using
it's an
StreamYard too much.
maybe it's because it's an MOV file. You think that's the reason?
I don't even know that file extension. You got to
I
get producer
know.
Mike back in here for that.
I know. Yeah. Well, definitely check out the website, guys. Melissa Mari
Yeah, sorry about that.
music.com. Yeah. Maybe we can go to Nathan or Chris. You guys want to play a song? Or no?
For me, I just had a Soundpath moment. If we want to roll that, Joe
Yeah.
Murray. So this is Joe Murray performing "I Fought for You."
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, live at Soundpath 25 this past summer. And you'll see why I chose this song. It's unique and powerful, and so just from the heart, and such an important message. I mean, and I don't want to say too much about it. It's such a personal song too, because it's about his own devotion to his own child, his own daughter, and what he's choosing to do here on this earth with his time. So yeah, it's a very moving message. So yeah, let's just let it run.
Real quick, yeah, answer the question.
Please.
That comment I saw, Jay. Yeah, voila. Excuse me.
Yeah, so originally I was like, we're gonna do it every Labor Day weekend, but like I'm flexible, like whatever makes sense for the festival. So I'm, surrendering to divine timing of everything. So okay, here we go.
We want to make sure we can get there, everyone who needs to be there, right? So whatever it takes to make that happen.
Right.
We're still a ways out.
Yeah, okay. So here we go, Joe Marie.
This song is called I Fought For You. It's for my daughter. Came up with it in the height of the scamdemic when I was battling idiots over masks and shit and all the craziness that was going on. It's a little personal to me, but try to get through it without shedding a tear. The moment I saw your face, I was struck with a love I never felt before. So pure, but I never felt so sure of who I really was and what my true purpose is. Why I'm even breathing, the very reason I was put on this earth to live, to serve as your father, an honor gifted by the God of all creation. And I'm forever indebted to its greatness, amazed that I was blessed with this beautiful baby girl, someone I'm to raise and protect in this absolutely crazy world. And when I say crazy, it's an understatement, a madhouse where everyone seems to become complacent with immorality, live in the service of man instead of God's will, which has been blocked in their mentality deliberately by those who don't want us to know our divinity. So we look outward for answers, giving them our energy, yet there's beauty to be found in everything. Every day I'm here to show you how it all works, and trust me when I say I saw the state of the world where it was going, took a stand for what was right, wasn't having it from no one. While everybody stayed silent and complied, that's when I spoke my mind and went against the time. I stood up and looked this world in the eyes, ready to die for you, kiddo. I put my life on the line, and it was well worth the battle, cause it was all for you. I just want you to know it ain't easy when the world thinks you're crazy and you become an outcast. But I believe I was chosen and given the strength to outlast. Especially when you came, it altered every choice I made. Then I stood up and spoke the truth, even when my voice was shaking. I lost friends and family just trying to point out their own insanity. It took the man in me to take a stand to be the change that this world so desperately needed. When those I loved couldn't see it, I refused to stand defeated. Your world with no freedom was the biggest fear in my life. I'd sit back watching you play with tears in my eyes, knowing if I didn't get up and fight, you wouldn't have a future. So I played my part. I left great works for you to review, my little one. And the rest, you'll learn as you go. You'll learn and you'll grow and feel that fire burn in your soul, cause you came from me. So you better know that you're something special. God blessed you, but you'll be tested too, letting you know. I saw the state of the world where it was going, took a stand for what was right, wasn't having it from no one. While everybody stayed silent and complied, that's when I spoke my mind and went against the time. I stood up and looked this world in the eyes, ready to die for you, kiddo. I put my life on the line, and it was well worth the battle, cause it was all for you. I just want you to know Daddy fought for you. I really did, my sweetheart. Even when it was uncomfortable, even when relationships were on the line, even when my income was on the line, I stood up and spoke the truth and fought for what was right. With you on my mind through it all. You were my inspiration. You were my drive. And you are my purpose. And I love you to death, kiddo. Never forget it. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you.
Yes.
That song's like, oh, it always hits me hard, you know, like, because you know what I'm going through, guys. So, but
You,
yeah.
you know, I did a mix, right? I put it out a few days ago, the Soundpath mix of like basically my moments, right? Just select. And this is one of the ones I was going to leave out. I was trying to make it work, right? I only had this many tracks. And I'm like, and this is one I really wanted to include because it is super powerful. And yeah, I listened to it back a few times because this was right after my set. So I'm like basically still high from what happened naturally on stage, and I'm in the crowd, and I'm like, man, Joe Murray is good. And then this moment was awesome. And I you know, Nathan, you spoke to him more than me, but I got a good idea of who he is, right? I haven't talked to him that much before, and then I saw him do it on stage. I'm like, yes, it was very true. Yeah, I love that moment for him because it's clear that he had a great performance, and he was up for it. He was like he really wanted to give a great performance, and then he did it, which is it's good to see a father's success story. You know, like that's awesome.
Yeah, I couldn't tell. Like, hats off to both y'all and everyone that did the live performance. I mean, like, you and Joe Murray, that was your first time, so and it didn't even seem like it at all. Y'all were comfortable in your element, and it was just dope. Brought that presence, proper energy, lyrics, obviously to go for show, yo. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for playing that one, Nathan. Definitely appreciate that. That whole album is dope. Ratio Ultima or something like that. Ultima Ratio, something. Yeah, some heavy hitters up in there, and yeah, really fortunate to have brothers like him, you know, featured in Soundpath.
Yeah, definitely. You know, that song hit home. You know, you can tell that it's real, authentic, and genuine, and that he really there's a lot of passion and a lot of real emotion in that. You know, and I can relate to a lot of that as somebody who has children, has daughters, and who also said no to things that happened during that time in our lives, and had jobs threatened, and despite circumstances. And so I can obviously really relate to everything he has to say. And probably the biggest thing that I'll say is, when you do have children, it really it really kind of lights the fire under you, and gives you some motivation to really make a change. It reminds me of a Thomas Paine quote. It says, if there must be trouble, let it be in my day, that my child may have peace. And that's you know if nothing else, we got to make some progress, so these children don't have to endure crap just because we decide to sit on our ass. So
Indeed. I feel called to play a song that Christian Reich from the One Great Work Network shared with me. He organized recently a farewell gathering for Alpha Vukan on the One Great Work Network, and getting to know Chris a little bit, and Vuk, I just only had one phone call with him, but it's clear, our work is to, carry on the legacies of those that came before us, as well as, pass the torch forward. So we have this like multi-generational, sort of mentor mentee sort of experience. So anyway, Christian sent this song to me, and this is sort of the direction that I would love Soundpath to go, which is multilingual, international. So this song is in German. If I did preview the lyrics with the auto translate. I don't know how accurate it was, but suffice it to say, it appears that the song is quite enlightening. So and I'll get the title for you in a moment after I play the song. I do know that any comments or anything? No. Okay. This
And
is
I just want to say it ties together with the new year as well. It's not everybody that we know and love is coming into this new year with us, but we're taking the fight and their essence with us into the new year.
absolutely. So this is Galstar, Odin's Spear. I hope I'm like saying that German like ish, whatever. Sorry, I'm like no spreche Deutsch, okay, guys. All right, here we go.
Scheisse. What up, Chris Jensen? International law.
Scheisse.
Killer Priest.
Galstar.
The utmost. Yeah. Now we do. Shit. Yo, roller braids across the golden age. Electric guns to shoot the solar rays, ultra waves. Pushes brains flow into the volcano, into the molten grave. Pitchforks in my sick thoughts. Killer priest wears the witch cross. Coals on the Bible, bones around the idols. Padded rooms, a bunch of cycle. Shepherds of the devil, disciples in the cycle. Fleets of devils, selling in the cerebellum. Islands of the god, killer cherubim. Bow before the Nephilim. Suicide thoughts, crack the courts. Lift the 40, drink the quart. Push his face into the stone. Drag the corpse from the throne. Come here. John the Baptist meet the Twilight Zone. Best rapper on the microphone. Take the chromosome, slam it in the end zone.
Die Wut sitzt tief.
My roots run deep.
Im nächsten Akt kann die Show beginnen.
You can't fuck with the flows I bring.
Die Wut sitzt tief.
My roots run deep.
Es ist Fakt, dass sie des Todes sind.
You can't fuck with the flows I bring.
Ich zeig klare Kante, für artverwandte Lichtkrieger in den Dämonen brennt eine schwarze Flamme. Ja, das Sammeln der Energie lässt Gebäude wackeln. Odins Speer zwischen die Augen der Teufelsfratze. Voller Dankbarkeit, Liebe und Wertschätzung segne ich das Dasein, pflege innere Arbeit. Ich danke den Göttern, denn es wird jetzt Zeit, uns zu erkennen als Schöpfer der Lebenswirklichkeit. Wir sind es, braucht keine Bewertung. Ich bin eins mit dem unerschöpflichen Reichtum des Universums und brauch kein mehr was entgegensetzen. Ich erlebe Fülle und Überfluss, die meinem wahren Wesen entsprechen. Ich kenne das Leben mit Ketten, war verbarrikadiert, denn ich war damals noch nicht qualifiziert. Mit dieser Erkenntnis folgt die Reife auch. Dann darfst du deinen Bogen schnitzen aus dem Holz des Heimatbaums.
I grabbed the mic, then came light. What? You can't fuck with the flows I bring.
Die Wut sitzt tief.
My roots run deep.
Es ist Fakt, dass sie des Todes sind.
You can't fuck with the flows I bring.
Die Zeit läuft gegen sie, es ist draußen zu fühlen. All ihre Aktionen waren Wasser auf meinen Mühlen. In meinem Garten ist jeder Baum am Erblühen. Erntezeit, jedes Kraut, jeder Strauch immer grün. Der Kampf gegen uns selbst, wilder als Klingon. Die verschiedenen Bilder laufen mit den Filtern synchron.
Metallic silver is my skin tone.
Wir fließen um die Erde wie Ringstrom.
So gritty. That German and French as well. That it's a specific underground sound that's really gritty. And I was a little bit wary because, like, your aggressive German is it's But I thought it was awesome. I found myself really liking that. Yeah, that was good.
Fuck yeah. I caught like a little bit of what he was saying. Not like I can understand German much at all, even though my mother was born in Bavaria. What the hell? Kind of some of that German shame post World War, trying to just forget about things, start anew somewhere else. Anyways, yeah, talking about Odin's spear, and I kind of liken that to the double-edged Excalibur sword in one hand with the scales on the other in regards to the tarot deck of the Justice card. And it's just that unrelenting truth, unwavering, and it is what the fuck it is. And it can be cold and hard as hell, especially when the deceptions are so damn fucking grotesque, right? So, yeah, sometimes you got to hit people hard with that truth, and that's kind of definitely the vibe I caught from that. Beagle, yeah, K Rhino vibes. I saw that too. Yeah. Yeah, Killer Priest. That's dope. He's done international collaborations with folks like that too. So fuck yeah, it'd be dope to have him up in Soundpath too, because he's still active and doing his thing. He does live podcasts and stuff. So you never know.
Let me also say this, to all our brothers and sisters in Europe, is like, there's like a feeling you get from hearing aggressive German for me, a Polish guy, but there is, there has been, how do I say this, right? We're getting past algorithms. The real like German people were so badly hurt by what their government did that it happens a lot. That could happen to our government tomorrow, whatever. Our country's going in and invade someone, and then you get 50 years later, person hears somebody speaking a gritty German, they're thinking about Nazi flags. So it's we're all like, I saw some of even the pagan German symbolism and stuff, and we talk about, a lot of us are into Western esotericism as well. There's no such thing as negative symbols and all of that, and we're what we're preaching is universal principles. And I would just I have to kind of clean up my act with what I'm sending to everybody back over the pond in Europe is that you can feel that a guy like that, he's telling the truth. He's got a spirit for freedom, So that's all.
Yeah, I know it was in German, but the lyrics were talking about like light and shadow, and like it was very like esoteric. Go ahead, Nathan.
Oh, yeah, thanks, Jerry. I'm sure you guys like just as much as I do hearing songs that are in other languages, like even if you can't understand it. So yeah, that's always cool. There are other things. Oh yeah, just infinite love to Alpha Vuk. On the other side, he's gone, but he's his spirit will go on forever, and his work will continue to impact and influence people here for the positive always. And just wanted to say that about him. I didn't know him very well, but we just talked over messages a little bit on Telegram. He sent me some health info, but so yeah, I just wanted to say that about him. And thank you, Christian, for sharing the song with us for us to play. And yeah, I got definitely like the masculine defense principle from that. I couldn't understand the words obviously, but it was like, don't fuck with me. I'm gonna, like, I know my rights. I know, I don't come and fuck with me. That's kind of the vibe I got. But yeah, super cool. And I just love hearing songs in other languages. I've always liked that. But yeah, cool. So thank you, Christian, and infinite love to Alpha Vuk. You're the man, and thanks for everything that you've done for the good and for people here.
Yeah, can I just say one thing real quick, and I'll pass to you, Chris, because with the Europa Natural Law crew, he was a part of that. We did around like 15, 16 videos with Alpha Vuk in the roundtable. You can check out an article dedication I had for him on the One Great Work Network as well. And yeah, spoke with him for like 24 hours at least, something like that, with the hangouts afterwards and the roundtables and all that stuff. And yeah, definitely wept over the news when it arrived to me, and it's just a shock. I was looking to see this brother in real life, living in France, a neighboring country, all that stuff, But yeah, it's c'est dommage, as we say in France. And yeah, I know he's somewhere else doing his thing with his soul, more in that monadic state, if you will. But yeah, miss you, brother. Much love.
It's playing out the cosmic scenes, sovereign beings,
Yeah, one love to Alpha Vuk. I didn't have an opportunity to meet him or talk to him, but I definitely recognize his name and picture from How to Become the True Media and stuff, and so I definitely plan to go and check him out there on the One Great Work Network, and at least have an opportunity to learn from him, even if he's not here.
Absolutely. Okay. Who wants to go next? That maybe
I got a good song. It's a song by Paul Isaac,
Oh, yeah.
with Amber Lily and Tubby Love. So three great artists, all that have some really great music. I think all of them live in Hawaii and kind of homestead permaculture, really building community and living the life and just kind of making music about the life as opposed to other way around. So really great music. Hopefully we can get them out here. He did just perform at a place with Derek Bros and Mike Love in Kansas. I think it was very similar time to Soundpath last year. I don't know how much traveling he does coming from Hawaii, but he would definitely be a great addition. I mean, all of his music is great. This one's called Seeds of Love. It was the first song that I really heard from him, and it's a beautiful song. My kids love it. It's a great message. The little acoustic live that they do together is you can tell that they have a charisma together and know each other well, and just the music just flows. So it's a real beautiful song, and all about planting seeds.
Okay. Shout out to Leslie with that Dissolving the Divide, by the way. Forgot we didn't.
I hear you calling, chanting your name. Roots of creation, love's eternal flame. We chant a message, vessels of light. For all of your children, it's time we unite. It's time we unite. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Nurturing the young roots grows a strong tree. Foundation for community, yeah. Young roots grows a strong tree, yes. Foundation for community, yeah. Hand in hand, walk with Chikiki. Hand in hand, walk with Kupuna. Hand in hand, walk with Chikiki. Hand in hand, walk with Kupuna, yes, yeah. Set it now. Set the foundation for the next generation. Fill them with love, peace and inspiration. Set the foundation for the next generation. Fill them with love, peace and inspiration, yes, yeah. Ah, yes, 'cause
I was a young root swinging from my family tree, looking up to the elders that were guiding me. Rain or shine, they helped this little sprout to grow. Love and laughter nourished up my heart and soul. Now's the time, friends, share your wisdom. Young roots will soak up what you give them. Send the shoots on up towards the sunlight. Share your sweet fruits, got us feeling alright. The roots and the shoots from the branches share the fruits. Yes, that's right. Yeah, from the roots and the shoots from the branches share the fruits. Yes, I share what you got. Nurturing the young roots grows a strong tree. Foundation for community. Yeah, young roots grows a strong tree. Yes, foundation for community. Yeah, every seed planted starts with young roots. Your nourish it will grow to bear the sweetest fruits. Yeah, every seed planted starts with young roots. Your nourish it will grow to bear the sweetest fruits. Every seed planted starts with young roots. Your nourish it will grow to bear the sweetest fruits. Every seed planted starts with young roots. Nourish it will grow to bear the sweetest fruits. Yeah. Ooh, 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 yeah. Ooh, ooh, yeah. Ooh, 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 yeah, yeah. Hey,
We're setting a good example for the children.
Amber.
Cause back to the roots is how we're living. We're eating our food straight from the garden. Building community, cause that is where the heart is. So gather round, come meet us at the fire. Bring your family and music to inspire. We'll sing in harmony and sow these seeds together. And when the flowers grow, we'll share them with each other. Yeah,
Hand in hand, walk with your kiki. Hand in hand, walk with Kupuna. Hand in hand, walk with your kiki. Hand in hand, walk with Kupuna. The young roots grows a strong tree. Yeah. Foundation for community. Yeah, young roots grows a strong tree. The foundation.
young roots, strong tree.
That's right.
Young roots, strong tree.
Next generation.
Young roots,
Foundation.
strong tree. Young roots, strong tree.
Woo. From Kiki to Kapuna.
Beautiful. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I got something to say. Guess what? Not surprising, right? I got something to say about the song. So here's a kind of like a hot take. I actually think that it is. So to a lot of people, they see, especially white people, singing reggae, and it's, oh, it's some hippies in the field singing. And to people who haven't sang in the field like hippies, they don't understand that it's like it really does mean something. It's not just a casual experience. It's not a frivolous experience. It is a very deep and a real experience. And I think for raising children, it actually is very important that they can be free enough to just sit there together, even in front of a camera, and just freely, just like move with it. Just be yourself, even if you may look ridiculous. And it's not, no offense, because I know I look ridiculous sometimes. But this is the thing. There's like a mental programming in the way we raise children that they have to be in this box, and this happens in school, right? This is the whole thing. Now, this is not the only part that makes you a strong, capable, full, complete human being, right? It's not about what I think the kids should be. It's about for them to live the fullest of their potential. So but that's definitely part of it. The other part of it, you could say it's the song we had before, right? Like there's like a whole harsh, you could say left-handed aspect to this. But this, I love it. I love this kind of reggae music and this kind of a style, and it's just a reminder that it's not just fun and games. Like Soundpath it's like, yeah, we're having fun, we're singing in the grass, but at the same time, we're bringing like we're saying things that really matter, that should be treated like a class. There should be a reverence for these ideas. Okay, I'm not saying that everybody's got to take each other super serious, but there's something very valuable about not taking yourself that seriously and just being free and seeing where that takes us. And cool song.
Yeah, I mean that song just puts you in a good mood, and um, I just love, the Kiki and Kapuna is kind of refers to the youth and the elders, and kind of the care and the wisdom that the elders can share in raising the youth, and obviously it's all about planting seeds and strong roots for those seeds, and really that's something we can do with the music. That's something we can do with education and homeschooling. It's obviously a much easier thing to do when you do have some space in a garden and land like that, and it's obviously very similar to what kind of inspired me in my life, and I just love the song. Obviously they look happy, healthy, having fun, living the life, and really building community, and doing the one great work through music as well. And so really, you know, I think where we all should be striving to be, aligning our life with the music, because the music speaks about our life, because we are in alignment with the principles that we espouse.
Yeah, not this fake ass Rasta that I know from my homegirl who got totally taken advantage of, and he's just some guy, you know, what lip servicing a lot of spiritual fucking mumbo jumbo and living a life of addicted to fucking low vibrational fucking shit, and kind of a man child. But that's not what we're talking about, and not to dwell on that, because I was inspired to kind of reminisce on a video that I did titled something like alchemical tips for your mental landscape or something like that. Because yeah, the tree, the roots, the shoots, and all that stuff. Let's say your heart is like that center of the tree. You have the trunk that extends, and you can even just think of the brain as like a tree in and of itself. But think about the tree, how it blooms up from the top. That's your brain, and then the nervous system, all those roots and all that stuff, the veins and whatever. Excuse me. So, holy shit. With our emotions, the motion in the ocean, whatever, water being that, symbolic elemental correspondence to that. How are we watering our tree, and are we letting our emotions, poison the well or whatever, right? So that's gonna, are we allowing the roots to dig down deeper, getting more deeper into gnosis of ourselves, so we can bear the sweetest fruit fucking possible through our manifestation creation ways, right? Whether it be through your, casting spells, right? Words that we use, and all the actions and behaviors that we have, so. And then from the exterior, how are we having that unfluoridated proper water, to properly nurture us, and the photosynthesis, and you kind of get the synthesis. But yeah, that's a little piece on that.
If I could jump in about what you said about flow and emotions. So general principle, I think, to keep emotions healthy, I just referred back to flow. Like they need to be flowing. They're not always positive emotions, just as well as negative, right? Or what feels good or what feels bad. We can't hovering on it and try to capture it and make it like harden, and then we have these obstructions. So emotions in general, I think we don't get controlled by them if we let them flow, and not just move in and out as they should. They are to be felt, they are to be experienced. And that's exactly the feeling I get listening to that song. Like, it's very flow, and a lot of this kind of a music, this is why you're not going to see a lot of people who listen to music like this go out and commit a lot of crimes, and because it's just something about going with the flow that is, that doesn't make you want to hurt anybody. And oh, by the way, I have to say, Chris, because it's on topic, I love the "Don't Tread on Me" flag next to the Rasta flag. That kind of just brings it all together. Like, yes, there's there's a real self-defense, and there's a hardcore philosophy going back to Thomas Paine, all of the revolutionaries, and goes back further, but it's also, do no harm. And without trying to preach too much, I'll give it back to you guys.
You want to go, Jerry? Go for it.
Oh, I was just gonna kind of move it along. Did anyone else? Did I play everyone's songs? I think Derek, you have one more, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, great. You want to intro this next song for us, Derek?
For all you older, hip hop heads, some of these brothers need no introduction, but this is interesting. It's like they're past their prime, but they're still doing their thing. It's not about keeping relevant or whatever the fuck, but this is an interesting gathering or collaboration, if you will, of some pretty well-known, even infamous, if you will, MCs. I'm gonna leave the cliffhanger like that, and we'll talk.
No, don't do it. I'm like, who is it? Come on.
You got to be for real.
I'm not crazy. You're crazy. I'm not crazy. You're crazy. I'm not crazy. You're crazy. I'm not crazy. You're crazy.
You on that psychobabble, I'm seeing you unravel. I heard the judge's gavel coming down, it's time to travel. And now you on the run, on the ropes and in the scope. You wanna dump the gun, but in your hopes there is no hope. Just settle down and put the metal down. Jump in the whips and put your foot upon the pedal now. The city leave it, used to live and breathe it, but the ones that run it fuck it up, so I don't need it. Robberies, poverty, taking all the liberties. What the fuck you giving me? Destroy the possibilities. Fuck that, I'm busting a U-turn, watching you burn and deconstructing everything you learned. I stress a lesson to open your heart for your progression. It ain't a question of whether or not you change direction. I'm redefining how we're shining through the silver lining. We take our time as we climb while we're mining for diamonds.
I'm not crazy. You're crazy. 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 I'm not crazy. You're crazy.
Fake jewels make fools break rules. Unscrupulous bitches snitch for they riches. Warlocks and witches and wannabe mystics. Fraudulent visions create new religions. Rats and stool pigeons all seem heroic. I sit in the cut, I remain calm and stoic. Bass booming, new human lost knowledge found ruin. AI stay high under every influence. Brain fluid, gray matter, Skynet corrupt data. Cake batter, smoke shatter, loose chatter, brain splatter. No reversal, universal, karma law, last rehearsal. Simulate the antigen, sell them all a remedy. Get them all afraid to die, poison each extremity. Martyr ink, what you can't sign the check, blood for ink. Occupy stolen land to open out a hidden hand. Wars planned, flags banned, target scan, people stand.
I'm not crazy. You're crazy. 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 I'm not crazy. You're crazy.
All right, so yeah, I'm not crazy about this song or the hook, but Everlast really dropped the hammer on, kind of like Thor in a verbal sense with that last verse, and it's kind of like two older, Longstead cats, looking at what the fuck happened over the past however many years. It's like, but this ain't normal. This is abnormal. You motherfuckers think we're crazy. No, it's like the opposite of other way around rather. And it's just dropping them lines like hidden hand and all these things. And yes, it'll probably fly over the heads of many that are used to more mainstream music or whatever. But it's dope to see Everlast, just tell it how the fuck it is to whatever his capabilities. That's dope.
I like that. Teeth chatter Skynet corrupt that. I'm like, oh, that's nasty. Yes. I saw Be Real. I couldn't believe it. I saw a freestyle with Be Real, KRS-One, and Bishop Lamont, where they were just sitting together, just freestyling. So, yeah. And yeah, Everlast did drop the hammer, no doubt.
It reminded me kind of like shadow work, like he's he's trying to convince himself too at the same time, like, I'm not crazy, you're crazy. He's deconstructing everything you learned, and he's really kind of doing the work and seeing that if we really look at things objectively, that the way things are is not the natural way and is not the right way. And when you can eventually recognize enough of the hypocrisies and the contradictions, and you get the motivation to start to correct some of those.
I'm gonna have to hop off here in a moment because these dogs are whining for attention. But yeah, that was a dope song, and I love just the masculine, strong energy of it, and just saying it like it is, and like this is fucking insane. Like the world doesn't need to be this way. People are making specific, ridiculous choices, and they're making it into this clown show that it never needed to be. And yeah, it is insane. And there are other things I wanted to say. I'm forgetting. Yeah, deconstructing what we've learned, or like the deconstructing all the narratives. And sorry that this dog is coughing in the background, but yeah, I'll cap it off there. But yeah, cool song, and yeah, I love the hardcore energy of it.
I love the way you tell it like it is, Nathan. That's awesome, and I'll take it as my cue as well. Although I don't have anybody whining, I'm about to get ready for the new year as well, Central Time. But before I go, I guess I just wanted to say, I don't know if we told them yet, but Soundpath is back up. Day one, Theo uploaded it, and so with the original Soundpath 2025 is all going to be viewable, and you'll hear a lot more from us as we get close to the next one, right?
Absolutely.
Hey,
Thank you
I
so
love
much,
you guys.
Conrad. Thank you,
Nathan. Before I
Nathan.
go,
Love,
Happy
yeah.
New Year.
Happy New Year. All right. Love you guys. Peace.
Cool. So, did I play your songs, Derek and Chris? Okay. I'm gonna play one more song to outro us. This one is from a recommendation from a friend. This is by Belle Sisowski. I hope I'm saying that right. But yeah, I would love to get more genres involved as well as more languages by Nathan. So this one has a sort of like indigenous feel, international feel. So it's a bit longer. So if you want to stick it out, we'll have to go a little bit over. But yeah, here we go. Okay, and then or maybe we just, I don't know. Yeah.
Let's do it. Awesome.
So what is the purpose of life? Can you help me?
questioning directions that I have, searching and finding. And now I've got the world on my back, and I can take it as the strength that I lack. I'm questioning directions that I have, searching and finding the purpose of life.
Purpose. Why do you seek purpose? Why do you chase dreams?
It gives me individual identity, but it imprisons me. I'm anxious of the future. Can you help me?
You need to let go. Live in the moment. Don't worry. Because nothing really matters.
So what is the purpose of life? I'm searching and finding no more. You brought me back to life.
That was dope. My lady would love that shit.
Does she like to dance?
Oh yeah, for sure. She listens to this type of music all the time, and yeah, I'm definitely feeling that. That was dope. The only one thing I didn't like or appreciate was that one guy's voice, where it's like, in the end, nothing really matters. Like, come on, you're gonna throw that little new age psyop curveball up in there. Like, it was so powerful and that kind of stuff. But yeah. Speaking of matters of the hearts, you know, nothing really fucking matters, not even yourself and your well-being, and not being violated and having harm caused upon yourself, and seeing the planet being I mean, just look at that fauna and flora. Holy shit. And I was thinking about, you know, Lord of the Rings, the Ents. You know, imagine if the trees and the birds and the bees could talk, and they'd be like, what in the actual fuck, y'all? What the fuck y'all fucking doing? Poisoning us like every step of the way, and so many people are so ungrateful. Y'all don't even stop to say hello to, you know, these other light beings that we're amidst. You're supposed to be the stewards of this place. What the fuck y'all doing? Totally fucking inverted and perverted, and we feel deserted. The fuck? We're getting eaten like it's fucking dessert, kids. Fuck that. So yeah, that's it brings up a lot of emotion and thoughts. I love this track, yo. Who recommended this one again?
Um, yeah, I agree. Someone in our Soundpath chat, a good friend.
Eagle, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, I kind of viewed that one moment at first with the cringe, and then I thought, like, that's the shadow solipsistic self talking back, and the person's addressing their solipsism, you know. But anyway, what did you guys think, Chris, Nathan?
I thought the visuals were pretty awesome. I mean, you could definitely tell it'd be a good, powerful song. You know, I imagine that at like a Burning Man or a type of event where people are there together and dancing and really feeling it, and you could you know, definitely see that music has a great opportunity to really affect you know, how people feel and think, and definitely is a tool to change people's minds for a huge demographic of people, and even a way to do it in a arenas that are, you know, more party oriented. So you know, it's a way to tap into people who, you know, aren't even there to think about it at all, and still plant seeds and put these ideas into people's minds. And you know, it's not it's a more soft and subtle approach, obviously, than getting right in your face and putting the mirror right up to you. But I think it's important, and obviously that's why we want to share this music, and you know, having all these different types of genres is the most important thing we can do, because we need to reach everybody, not just people that listen to this genre or that genre.
Beautifully said, both Chris and Derek. I wasn't able to view the video because I had to go let the dogs out, so I'll have to watch it another time. But
At least you answered the question of who let the dogs out, you know? Sorry,
yeah,
that's cheesy as
I
fuck.
did. Yeah, but yeah, what you guys said was awesome though, and I'll have to watch it now. But yeah, thanks for including that, Jerry. It seems like a powerful way to end this, so yeah.
Yeah, you know, I was thinking like old, new, you know, we're leaving 2025, we're entering 26, death and rebirth simultaneously, you know, revival, you know, death, Persephone, like all of that. And I was just sort of like wanting to just raise the sort of yeah, like young people are going to clubs and are listening to this type of music, and we need to get those Gen Z mindsets. They want to socialize, they want to dance, they want to go out. They are very in touch with their emotions, they're very like open about their mental health journeys. Like they are the perfect candidates for this type of like emotional EDM. Like, and we can like, if we can just get like a sneak in a few natural lyrics in there, like little shadow work, whatever, you know, I think we can really like, you know, capture this in a good way, this generation's mindset of Gen Z. What do you guys think with this
Yeah,
genre?
totally. Or I was thinking about something. I mean, I had a thing for my trance and dance mix, like conscious club music in a sense. And like my lady's listens to a good amount of that. She kind of, I've heard some stuff around Europe, so it seems more popular and more available over here than it is in the States. But whatever. But speaking of Persephone, taken to the Matrix of the Merovingian's mistress, I guess that he totally took advantage of. But this is the type of music you could hear up in the cave in Zion, or with Morpheus and everyone getting down in the cave. Remember that scene?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
One last thing since I have the mic, because like they're bringing it back to the primordial essence to a good degree, and also kind of like breaking down and also being in the admittance of hey, like there's pieces I'm searching for some of my remains, and all this stuff or whatever's been lost. I forget exactly the lyrics, but it's like it goes back to like remembering, searching for the remains and this and that, and talking about how she lacks the strength. Well, if we remember, recalibrate ourselves, and what I mean, align more towards these principles that are eternal and divine, then things will be rather fine, and you will be living your life as light as a feather, I suppose, because you're not having so much bullshit matter, not taking up the burden. We don't have to be yeah, she says the world has our back, but she feels like she's taken on the world. The earth has her back, but the world, kind of like the Matrix, is such a heavy burden. So how do we relinquish and extract ourselves from that shit that doesn't fucking matter? You know what I mean? And be the cause point to things that actually truly fucking matter, like these eternal principles, and living through them and being that vessel to be a solution for these things. And that's kind of part of my New Year's resolution. Well, it's a day-to-day type of thing, you know what I mean? Ain't need a Gregorian calendar shift to fucking remind me of these things, but hey, it's always a work in progress. We always got to try to be bettering ourselves, fine-tuning, and it'll be quite a better journey for each and every one of us if we stay on that path. And we got some soundtracks for those ears via the Soundpath to Freedom, right? So yeah, this is like the 16th watch party. We clocked in we're at 40 hours, because these go on for like 3 hours is like the average time. So yeah, wanted to make this one a little bit more quick and snappy, but yeah, this was a really cool session. I miss doing these. So yeah, thank you for getting us together, Jerry, and everyone who showed up and all that. So yeah.
Yeah, thank you guys. It was awesome. And thanks for that awesome breakdown there at the end. That was beautiful to listen to, and you're just completely right. And that's also important, and great takeaways for everyone. Super accessibly worded also. But yeah, I guess I don't have too much more to add. I'm kind of getting super tired. Chris, do you want to add anything before we sign off?
Yeah, man. Just happy to be back here. Grateful to be doing these things again. Grateful to reflect on some of the great moments and opportunities and music that was shared last year, and just really excited to keep the momentum rolling and move into 2026 and this year's rendition of Soundpath and what we're going to bring together. So thanks everyone for coming out tonight and sharing this music and time and attention, and one love.
I am so grateful to my brothers here and sisters in Soundpath on the One Great Work Network, which Chris and I recently joined, as well as, Dr. Dustin Plattner and others. And yeah, just sort of Brenda Daniels joined, also Christian Reich, we mentioned. As Derek was talking, I was thinking about the word remember, and I was thinking about Isis sort of like picking up the remains of Osiris and like remembering him, but it's not even him anymore. It's like this, like, you know, so, and it's like, do we want to sort of, how are we restructuring the way we think about the past as we like, and in that like creation, we're like entering into, the future as like a series of like finite moments. And so each of these choices that we have with our free will, with our thoughts, emotions, and actions aligned, is how we're going to end evil, is if we each choose as the spiritual warfare within to just choose morality every fucking time, it's gonna be all right.
Right on, Jerry. Is she wrong? No, all provably true. What she said. Beautifully said.
Happy New Year!
Yeah, much love, y'all. I did feature real quick on my AwakenYaMind channel, flights, an interstellar journey of almost 4 hours of listening pleasure. That featured upwards to like 8 other artists that were in the Soundpath to Freedom Festival. So check that out. I released 2 others in recent weeks as well. So yeah, looking forward to producing more coming up. I don't know what y'all got on the menu in whatever venue coming up with 2026 in the mix, but we'll pull out many thing from our conscious bag of tricks. Anyways, that's all I gotta say. Rambling away. Beagle, appreciate your comments and everything. Much love. Everyone else that was grooving with us. Chris Jansen, Leslie out in Redding, California. I'll be meeting up with them in a couple weeks, hopefully. And yeah, and for sure, we're organizing the Freedom Under Natural Law conference via the funnel. So that's coming up February 21st. So we're gonna light the eternal flame for this one. So yeah, or keep it burning, keep that torch, passing it off to whoever feels inclined. And this is kind of how we came about through some inspiration from the funnel conference. So everyone has the opportunity to find that inspiration to drive your motivation to do great things. So yeah, all the best for you and yours.
Adios.